Read the journal! RP it up? I can try. Not feeling 100% today. I will certainly give it a read through. Okay, so day 1. Crash landed near some abandoned highway. Day 2. It's cold. My clothes are wrecked and I'm surrounded by wolves. Made it to an island in the middle of the lake. Fixed my clothes. Now to find a weapon. Found a rifle in a fishing hut. Think I'm going to call Jackrabbit Island home for now. Left the rifle at Rabbit Island. Looking for a knife or a hatchet in the surrounding areas. Can't harvest flesh without it. Gotta remember that. I remember that. Bumped into a bear. Was close. Managed to avoid it. Now onto an abandoned tower I have spotted in the distance. Day 7. Discovered a mine. It led me to Pleasant Valley. I think I'll head back and try and forage everything I can from the gas station. Gosh, day 8. Didn't make it to the gas station. Wolves attacked me on a lake, killed one, but harvesting its flesh was difficult. Ended up stuck on the lake in the pitch black, surrounded by wolves. Only just made it to Jackrabbit Island. Lesson learned. Never get stuck without a weapon at night with wolves around. Day 9. Today I will make it to the gas station. It must have supplies. En route, I got attacked by another wolf. They seem to like this area. Ended up in a small house near the station. I had eaten a bad candy bar and given myself food poisoning. Perfect. Day 10. Going searching for an axe. Seems this axe may be hard to find, but I'll keep looking. Day 12. We all remember this one. Got attacked by a bear. The stealth bear it was, in fact, wasn't it? My own fault. I figured I could shoot it, but it took a bullet and then mauled me badly. Only just survived the bear attack. Found a tower to sleep in. Think I might call this home for a while. Tower proved a warm and safe place to live. Now to find this axe. Day 15. Finally, I found an axe. It was up by the railway. Yep. A night vision. Dear diary. Bear. Day 16. Headed for Jackrabbit Island and home. Got attacked by a few wolves, but managed to kill and harvest them. Arrived back at Jackrabbit just in time. No water. But I know a grape soda awaits me. When I wrote this diary, really? Was going to create some traps for rabbits, but got caught up on the isle fighting wolves. Killed 3 and a rabbit harvested their flesh and pelts. Tomorrow is trapping day, it seems. Day 19. Set off across the lake. Got foggy, got turned around. Finally nearly fell through the ice. And now I know, never travel across the lake in deep fog. Day 20. Made it back to the gas station. Created 6 rabbit traps, now to set them up on the island. We all know what we're headed towards now. Hey, Isu. Welcome. I'm doing great, thanks, mate. I just died on my 100 plus survival run through. That's the longest I've ever survived. I'm pretty happy, you know. I did pretty well. Day 21. Now I'm just reading through the diary. Nearly got lost on the lake again. I must take more care. Set up the traps now to sleep and hopefully wake up to a rabbit massacre. That is not how you spell hopefully, but whatever. Day 22. Caught many rabbits, harvested them in a storm. Nearly froze, managed it in the end. Now to set up these traps and really collect enough rabbit pelts to make some warmer clothing. As a wild guess, we're going to get a bit obsessed with rabbits. Day 23. The rabbit traps are doing great. Catching so many. Think I'll stay here a while. More rabbits! I must have enough now. Soon I'll set off to the gas station to make the wolf coat and rabbit mittens. Today is the day, setting off across the frozen lake. Made it to the station. I'll be here for a while crafting, it seems. Half-starved, mitten making. Ventured into the snow, ended up blasting 2 wolves with the rifle. Lots of wolf meat now. Crafting complete! I now have deerskin boots, rabbit skin mittens, and a wolfskin coat. Check me out! Hopefully, yeah. Day 30. Now I'm all warm, it's time to find some crafting materials to make a bow. Maple, birch, all these things need to be found, and I will find them. Day 31. Found some birch. A bear was guarding it, but I managed to sneak up and harvest it. Day 32. Onward for the maple. Bumped into 3 wolves so far, killed and harvested them. So now I have plenty more food. Day 33, an eventful day by the look of things. Mid-maple search, I rounded a corner and got jumped by a bear. The mauling was real. I'll have nightmares about it for weeks. I survived, but only just. Crawled away from the scene of near death only to come across Maple. Managed to make it back to a hut in a blizzard. Tough times. Day 33, recovered after a whole day in bed and coffee. Now to make it back to the gas station. Day 35, made it back to the station, fixed all my clothes, except the deerskin boots. I will have to go hunting for deer soon. Getting ready to set off to Desolation Point. I need to make arrowheads for the bow, and arrows I intend to use. It is my new record, Artisu. And guys, give Artisu a follow. He's probably one of the best, if not the best, CQC player that I've ever encountered in Elite Dangerous. Frankly, he deserves far more follows and viewers than he does, so give that man a follow. Yeah. Day 37. Set off to Desolation. Hope I get there without too much wolf activity. Day 38. Arrived in Desolation, rounded a corner to 3 wolves. Killed one, chased the other 2 away. Just made it to the lighthouse. Think I'll stay here a while. I slept overnight in the lighthouse. This will be my base of operations in Desolation. Just remembered I have no hacksaw. Hope I find one, or this journey has all been for naught. Made it to the ship. It's lonely in here without Stelly. Now onward to find a hacksaw and hammer. Crafting arrowheads has become an obsession. I will make many. Slept overnight, crafted more during the day. Thirsty work. I have so many arrowheads, they are weighing me down. I must find food. Headed back to the whale factory to open all the lockers I missed earlier. May go foraging around past the factory also. Day 44. Opened the lockers in the whale factory, found little of interest. Got stuck in a ticket booth and surrounded by wolves and a bear. Who else remembers that one? Stelly is a viewer, said, and I gave him a shout out in the diary. Day 45. Made it back to the lighthouse. Time to head home. My mission here is complete. The journey home was long and fraught with danger. Made it just in time, no food, but lots of new resources to help me survive. Day 47. Today I spent all day organising the gas station. Tomorrow, I'll go fishing. Headed back to Jack Rabbit Island. Day 49. Went fishing, got caught in a hut by wolves. Have to be careful. Got savaged. The wolf had destroyed my deerskin boots. No. Day 50. Made it to Jack Rabbit Island. But now I have to fix the wolf damage. Day 51. On the way back to the station, I bumped into a wolf eating a deer and drove it from the carcass. Now I have the materials to fix the boots. Fix the boots. Made tons of snares. Now to go and massacre all the rabbits. I alone will live on Jack Rabbit Island. The rabbits must be purged. This was the beginning of the descent into madness. Chucks, thank you. Hey, it's all good, man. Day 53. Day 1 of Rabbit Cull. It's going well. I laid the traps and discovered many bodies in the morning. Looks like it's going to be rabbit stew for quite some time. Day 2 of the Rabbit Cull. They do seem to breed fast. Either that, or this island is infested. Day 3 of the Rabbit Cull. More rabbits were silenced. I have a cabin full of pelts and a stomach full of rabbit flesh. Day 56 and day 4 of the silencing of the rabbits. They keep coming back. Soon their population will be destroyed. Day 5. The rabbits have returned. I need more snares. It's off to the gas station to build more rabbit killing machines. Day 58. Arrived at the station. Now to build an army of rabbit snares. Day 59. Armed with a fresh set of snares, I will return to my kingdom and remove those vermin. Day 60, back on Rabbit Island and the snares are set. 61, haven't checked the snares for a day. The smell of rabbits is starting to get to me. I think I heard a rabbit in the walls. They are all around. I feel they are breeding. Day 62, they keep coming back. They must all die. I will kill them all. Day 63, the rabbits have infested the house. They hide between the walls. They keep me awake at nights with their movements. I think there is a giant rabbit burrow underneath this island. I'm going to make many snares. They will be eradicated. The journey across the lake was fraught with danger, but I made it. So many wolves. Day 66. I have the guts and maple for making a bow finally. I crafted a bow. Now I must learn to use it. Day 68. Attempting to make it across the lake to my home led me into a desperate situation surrounded by wolves. Ended up running back to the gas station. I'll recover here from the wolf attacks. Day 69. Finally, I have recovered from the wolf attack. Now I have a ton of snares. I must get back to my island. Day 70. I made it home. Set up the many snares. Now to get back to vanquishing these rabbits. I will clean them all out. The collection of rabbit pelts and guts is quite impressive. Maybe I will tile my walls with them. 72. The rabbit pop is cooled a little. I can explore and leave this place for a day at least. They're still around, but in far fewer numbers. Day 73. Thinking of taking a trip to the top of the valley. There must be a new place to discover and loot. Best get my exploration hat on. Day 74. Travelled up through the hills, found a mine. This seems interesting. I made it through the mine. On approaching the exit, I felt the biting cold of a desolate and dangerous new region. As I emerged from the confines of the mine, the biting cold pierced my clothing. This place is dangerous and especially cold. I must be careful. I think that day I put a bit more effort into the diary. Day 76. It seems this place is not so pleasant. No shelters, freezing, little wildlife, tough times. Discovered a large farmstead. Think I'll stay here for a while. Day 79. Searched the farmstead. Interesting place. No bed, little furniture, a bit grim in general. Onward! Day 80. I will find more shelters and possibly a place to call home in this unpleasant valley. Place is cold, inhospitable. Seems it may be tough to survive here. Day 82. Blizzards, no shelter, surrounded by wolves. Day 83. Found a massive farmstead, multiple levels, even a basement. Can't change it now. Wasn't many wolves, but I'll soon clear them out. Oh, many wolves, but I'll soon clear them out. Day 84. I'll be calling this place home for some time, I feel. Only problem is so little wood for the fire. I'll have to break up some furniture. Gosh, this is a long one. Out adventuring for wood, I ended up in the fog, turned around, got lost, danger lurks, wolves closing in. I must defend myself with only this bow. The wolf massacre is real. 3 downed. Now to run home. On way, a bear appeared, running through the dark, chased by a bear. Desperation, darkness, and impending doom approaches. I light a fire to defend myself, and the timing could not have been better. Draw my bow. Somehow managed to kill the beast in one hit. Arrow to the heart, some have said. Others think it headshots. Either way, I live. That's highlighted, by the way, on the stream, guys. So if you want to see that day's events, check it out. Day 86. Spend all day clearing up after the wolf and bear massacre. The larder is now fully stocked. Bear meat, wolf meat, and deer skin to craft something special later. Day 87. Going to explore my surroundings. I'll have to move on after some time. Found another farm. It lacks a bed and other essential features. Day 89. Got lost in the fog again. Had hard to find my way home. Wolf attack. Survived, but with damaged clothes. Day 90. Finally made it home. Difficult to navigate in this cold and desolate land. Whew, this has been quite the read-through. Day 91. Preparing for another exploration of the area. Famous last words. I will prepare first and hopefully find many items to craft more stuff. Main thing I need is maple for another bow. This one is nearly broken. Setting out today. The weather is bad, but I can manage. Found maple, and lots of it. Getting lost out here. This area is devoid of landmarks, making getting lost very easy. Day 95. Settled in for a few days of recuperation. I have a whole bunch of maple and birch, as well as bear, wolf, and deer pelts curing. Day 96. Today, I'll stock up on essentials. Food, wood, water, and other good stuff to make this home a decent and comfortable place to live. Day 97. Left the house, almost bumped straight into a bear, shot it twice and once in the ass. Followed the blood trail, but the snow covered it after about 200 yards. Decided to leave it rather than chase too far. Poor thing will be bleeding out somewhere. Day 98. I have prepared, and now have enough food and water to survive quite some time. Spotted a watchtower in the distance. It could have a lot of supplies in it. I must investigate. Day 100. It seems the path to the watchtower is widening and not so obvious. On the way, I passed a cave and a possible bear living place. I now have survived 100 days. Things are looking up. Maybe I will learn to live in this lonely environment after all. Day 101. The watchtower has lots of supplies and bullets for the rifle, and even a rifle. I may take the rifle home with me, depending on weight. We've stopped writing the diary there. Wow, the last journal entry. I may take the rifle home with me, depending on weight. Well, what have we learned, people? What have we learned? Always write your diary. Never run out of diary time. Brilliant. I'm glad some people enjoyed that. I felt a little bit strange reading out.